If you've been using social media, you would have realized that in recent times, artwork generated by artificial intelligence has become so successful that social networks have become flooded. Art generated by AI has been around for a few years now. So what's different this time? Will this be the end for artists? And has AI really replaced humans in terms of creativity in art? Some communities have even banned AI art. Few individuals have even come with the mindset of if you can't beat them, join them approach. So let's take a deep dive. Actually, certain tools were released this year, like dall-e 2, Midjourney and Stable Diffusion. They have made it possible for AI to create complex, abstract or even photorealistic worlds simply by typing a few words into a text box. This has been really fun for casual users and interesting for tech enthusiasts, but it has also created an ethical and copyright black hole, where everyone from artists to lawyers to engineers have very strong opinions on what this all means for their jobs and for the nature of art itself. These image generators appear to be capable of making art that looks 100% human-made, and artists are extremely concerned. Why pay someone for art when you can generate it yourself, is the question being asked. And also, these generators do this with stunning speeds and have learned to make increasingly coherent, high-quality images, and they're progressively getting better at what they do. So has AI really cracked the code of human creativity? Or is AI just clumping together existing human creativity? To answer this question, let's think about what it means to be creative. The hallmark of human creativity is not to paste together what has come before. The essence of human creativity is to create something truly new that improves on what came before. You might argue that humans also take inspiration from sources just like AI does. But do we really though? In terms of art, somewhere in the past, artists created art from scratch. An artist has been truly creative and made something new that never existed before. This presents a simple test for creativity. All of the creativity in AI art comes from a human source, comes from the artists who created the thousands and thousands of images through their hard work that are then used to train the AI model. So it is the computer engineers more than AI who are generating mind-blowing images using highly sophisticated mathematical models. There is a secret that the AI artists aren't telling you. There is a whole lot of human engineering that goes into AI generated art. It is not just a simple text prompt that generates these fantastic images. It features many options to tweak and tools to refine the generated images. So much more than just a text prompt. Right now, AI is trained on human artworks. So what will happen if AI is trained using its own artwork? There is a lengthy explanation to this, but in short, it gradually deteriorates. In the 1950s, a guy called Claude Shannon invented a creative algorithm. He demonstrated that a simple probability table known as a Markov chain could generate coherent English text, kind of an AI text generator. But when the AI was fed with its own text and trained with it, the results gradually deteriorated to the point where it was incomprehensible. Although modern art generators are much more sophisticated, at their core, the AI algorithms are no different from the Markov chain. If the art generating AIs were to be trained on their own art, we would expect the same degradation to occur. In contrast to AI, humans produce better and better art when they're trained on their own artworks. So it is clear that the art generating AI is not creative in the way that humans are creative. And another one of the main criticisms is that the AI models have been trained on datasets containing copyrighted artworks pulled from the internet without permission. There have been traces of watermarks and signatures on original artworks, but these programs are explicitly designed with the function of removing such marks that can expose intellectual property. So will large companies prefer these easier AI art generators rather than human artists? Not completely. The technology is still in its initial stages. No matter how good it looks initially, it still requires professionals to fix the errors the AI generates. So it's a legally shady territory and enough to scare many major companies. However, smaller companies which are less careful and who generally offer lower wages for creative work might use these AI generators. But surprisingly, not everyone is against this. Some believe that AI will just be a useful tool that can be used to work alongside artists. Some say that AI is just a set of tools composed of algorithms, data, and interfaces and can never replace true art. Art is inherently human. Its ability to draw upon and inspire our emotions is perhaps the most defining thing that separates us from other animals. Maybe once the initial shock and awe effect of these new AI capabilities has toned down and people actually learn to see again, the craft and detail of handmade art will actually receive more appreciation. Well, let's see how that turns out. If you like this style of content, do consider subscribing to the channel and turn on the notifications. And I'll see you next time.